Oh yeah!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. And today we're gonna be working on the Genesis, and it's drift prep time. As you know, I wasn't here filming for a while since February, so it's grind time now. Grassroots is 2 weeks away. My car is not even close to being ready, but we're gonna just send it, and if we make it, we make it. If not, we'll definitely get the next one. So this is the plan. Let's try to get angle on. That's step one. I'm gonna be daily driving my my M3, so I want to get this done as fast as possible and still get time to get the car aligned and everything. So let's get the car in here. Gonna set up these ramps real quick. These things are awesome. GK Tech. Hey guys, sorry about that. So it's probably, I look a little different, but it's the next day. My camera just died out of nowhere, so I had to stop, and it was already kind of getting late. So it's the next day, it's after work, and we still have to get this knuckle on and get this wheel removed, which was the last thing that I was doing. But I did turn the wheel all the way, so you guys could get a good idea of what it's looking like right now for angle. I'll show you this side as well. And yeah, it doesn't look like a lot, but it isn't a lot. It's all right, but we need more angle, you know. You just need it. Why not? So I'm gonna get set up and just blast these wheels off right quick. Alright, so wheels off, and I already sprayed these all down with some WD-40, or you can use some BB Blaster, whatever you have. That's, you know, I live in New England, unfortunately, so I have to deal with just everything's crusty and rusty. So just make sure you spray down anything that you're going to be working on, just so it makes it that much easier to remove. But I'm gonna start by just taking out the rotor, taking off. I'm not gonna disconnect the brake caliper yet, but I'm just gonna remove it and just hang it up here for now, and then we'll see what else we have to get off, but we'll start with that. Okay, so first things first is remove the brake caliper. So that's gonna be a, what's this? It's a 17. I'm gonna ugga it. We're gonna hold on to these. So these are gonna be Very important, because with the new kit, we actually have to get, I actually have to get shorter caliper bolts. I had it in the wrong mode. But yeah, remove the brake line. You don't want this thing hanging here, so I'm gonna grab a zip tie. Look at this, look at this. Just dripping. All right, so what we got going on is caliper is off. The caliper, oh my goodness, I just forgot. So the brake line bracket, that's what it was. Brake line bracket's off. No more tension on the brake line. It's all on the caliper. I just hung it on the front sway bar for now because it's not gonna get in the way, but that should just hang there for a little while, and hopefully we don't snap these screws right here. So these P3s, I'm pretty sure they are. Work those out. Try to get this rotor off. Came out like butter. It's my favorite tool. Gets the job done. Now, should just come right off. But it never does that. I'm gonna keep working at it. I ain't playing no more. I'm gonna get the big boys out. Too close. We don't need nothing crazy. We just want a little bit of heat around there. Free things up a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Voila. Rotor's off. Now we're just left with the wheel bearing. Oh, it's still a little hot. But we're gonna get this dust shield, and you can't see back there, but there's 4 bolts basically holding on this whole wheel bearing assembly. I'm gonna get that all out. To 17 as well for all 4 bolts behind the wheel bearing. Now is the tricky side. Unlocking the steering wheel and seeing if that'll help me. You gotta remove this wheel speed sensor right here. So yeah, this is not gonna come off easy at all. I'm gonna try the same thing. I'm gonna hit it with some heat. Hit the hammer, work it. So I got it off finally. It just fell right out. I just kept hitting it with some heat and the wheel bearing just flew out of there. It did help. What I did was first just remove these 3 little screws right here. 1, 2, 3. That was the shroud, so it would help me just rotate it. It wouldn't come off, but just help me rotate it. And I was able to get the fire heat it all the way around evenly, and then just whack it a few more times, and it just popped right out. So right now I'm gonna keep this for last. I'm gonna hold up the knuckle with the strut itself. I'm just gonna leave that here because these are the easiest ones to remove. But I'm gonna start working on this tie rod right here. I'm gonna start taking off these little pins and all these other arms off and try to get this knuckle free. Let's get it on now. Probably get yourself a pair of needle nose. 17 it is. There she goes. Blasted right off. Look at that. Look at that. Right here, gently try not to hit the boot, and it should just, don't hit the threads, never do that, but it should just fall right out when I whack this side right here. Pop goes the weasel, fucking finally. That same process is gonna be used for the remaining arms. Alright, so we're finally to the step trying to get at. I got the lower control arm, or the upper actually, and the lower removed right here. The lower was actually, they were both to be, this one was a pain. But as long as you can, you know, I just moved the AC lines out of the way. I didn't disconnect them. I just got enough so I can get in there with an impact, because it is a very odd angle. But you can get a wrench on the back side of that from underneath, and that one was pretty easy to get off. But this one right here was easy to access from this side, but from the back end, once you got the screw loose, the bolt was long enough to the point where when it was coming out, it was hitting the sway bar. So regardless, you're gonna have to drop the sway bar to even get this bolt out in general. So that was a pain, but now everything's disconnected. And all we got to remove now is just the bottom. See, everything's loose. Just the bottom of the strut, and this whole knuckle assembly should just fall right out. I love this thing. It's the UGA 2000. Strip the fuck out of that. Yeah, but basically that's all chewed up. I'm gonna try to smash a 15 or something smaller on there and see if I can get it out. Wish me luck. This side was completely stripped, right? So I made this lovely wrench here. This was a 17. This is a 17, but this 17 was stripped slightly. It was my fault. I just ruined it. But anyways, took a 16, heated it up, used, where is it? You see this thing right here? Yeah, use this. You see that? Yep. Got her done. Now, here's the fun part. I'm just gonna drop this, hit these screws out of here, drop this knuckle, and it should be out. Should be. Should. So this is the one I was talking about. Yeah, you see, look at that. It's fun. Man. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Look at that. Back Finally, it's taking way too long. Look, it's already pitch black outside. It's ridiculous. I've been here for way too long. But it's done. That's it right there. Look at that. That thing looks nice. FDF, fab, mint, crusty. But right now I'm gonna get this tie rod end off. All right, guys, I got this piece off right here. This is the end of the tie. This is a tie rod end. I got that off. Everything's ready to go for the new knuckle to be thrown in there. But it's already pitch black, and I gotta be up for work at 4 in the morning. So I'm gonna catch you guys exactly right here tomorrow. Watch this shit.